What is happening, guys? Welcome back to another reaction. I wish I could show you how freaking excited I am about Hypnotize by XG and like this entire album that I hope to react to as well. But now that I think about it, it seems like XG always finds me at my worst possible time. Meaning every time that I think about it now, every time I reacted to a big music video from XG, I was always sick, or at least like 3-4 out of 10 times when I reacted to something big from XG, I was always freaking sick. And today is kind of like no exception. So there's two videos that are out already for EXO and in Hype, and those were actually filmed yesterday when my condition didn't get as bad as it is today. So, you know, I might sound a little bit better there, but in this video, I definitely don't sound nearly as good as I did then. Plus, you know, there's a high fever, the throat is not in a good condition, the headache is immaculate, but nothing is going to keep me away from this comeback. I just hope that I'll be able to give you guys a good reaction, even if I don't get to speak about some of the stuff that I might want to. At least the initial reaction to give you guys like that first impression, I really hope that we'll be able to get through it and use this music video as a distraction on my part. So bear with me as I'm kind of like trying to get around this goddamn cold after taking probably like too much medication anyway throughout the entire day to try and keep the fever down. But Hypnotize, I could go for some hypnosis right now, actually. So Hypnotize by XG, that's a good little, you know, segue. Let's get into it. Whoa.
You're running from where you can't escape.
I'm not running.
Come my way.
Why are you running?
I put you into some kind of state. Astray.
Whoa.
So watch me hypnotize you with my eyes. Make you fantasize.
Whoa.
I'm hypnotizing.
Oh. Oh, we got that Vogue vibe back. Whoa. Oh my god, let's take it back. Holy shit. And like that thing, it almost looks like a, you know, sci-fi seashell or something, right? But also like this visual, like this creature kind of like reminds me of something from Girl Gang, if that makes sense. It almost feels like this is a bit of a fusion from like Gala and then Girl Gang a little bit. Damn, this is really, really beautiful. Let's take it back, all the way back.
Hey, you're running from where you can't escape. Come my way. I put you into some kind of state. Astray. So watch me hypnotize you with my eyes.
Oh, I didn't even realize that she's a mermaid. Kind of. It's almost like a mermaid meets like snake or something like that. That's really captivating.
You with my eyes.
Damn.
Make you fantasize about me tonight. I'm hypnotizing.
That was amazing. Damn, this sounds dope. But also like the eye transition. For a second there I was like, it almost looks like an embryo or something like that, but not really. And it made me think of X Gene or something for a second there, but
About me tonight. I'm hypnotizing.
damn.
be back to feed your appetite. Swirling hypno disco illusion, my command becomes your reason. In your consciousness, now your mind is of no consequence. I bet you never seen a girl so confident. Cut the compliments, that's just common sense.
Damn, Maya.
Hypnotize you with my eyes.
Whoa. Yo, fangs?
Make you fantasize about me tonight. I'm hypnotizing. Hypnotizing.
Holy, what the, what just, whoa. Honestly, this kind of gives vibes of two things. Goku and, the Frieza saga. And also it reminds me of something that I've seen in maybe Ghost in the Shell or something like that. I'm not really sure. I do know that, like, XG did get, like, heavily influenced by, like, some anime concepts and whatever, which is really, really dope. But holy shit, like, the visuals, they almost look the crispiest they've ever looked. Like, XG always had, like, a unique concept, like some breathtaking visuals, but there's also, like, some sort of a, like, graininess to their footage that made it almost, like, feel a little bit gritty from, like, a production standpoint, maybe. But this feels like a tiny bit more polished, which is neither, like, a bad thing or a good thing. It's just, like, a stylistic choice, and it fits insanely well, because, like, this whole thing looks so incredibly, like, clean. Damn. Anyway. This is amazing, yo. You'll be back to feed your appetite. Swirling hypno disco illusion, my command becomes your reason. In your consciousness, now your mind is of no consequence. I bet you never seen a girl so confident. Cut the compliments, that's just common sense. So watch me hypnotize you with my eyes. Whoa. Make you fantasize about me tonight. Yo, that octopus thing. Oh. God, the eyes, Chico. Whoa. Oh my God. Watch me hypnotize. Holy shit. That was pretty insane. Oh man, like, the girls and Coconut did an absolutely phenomenal job. Like, this sounds incredible. You know, this is probably one of XG's, I would say, most polished music videos, one of their prettiest music videos. The song itself, the main comment, the most voted comment under the original video is, "If you know, you know, and Gala had a baby." I definitely feel like it feels like Gala's, close relative in a way. But then there's, from a story perspective, I thought it was really interesting. One of the comments that I noticed by Leonie578, they said, that there's references to Uzumaki, the creature from the Black Lagoon, and then there's one movie which I'm kind of happy to see, because if you think about some of my reactions to XG, especially some of their most like bombastic music videos, I always reference one director, and that's Guillermo del Toro. And the movie that this music video seems to be referencing is The Shape of Water as well. And if you just look at the poster for The Shape of Water, you can kind of see the imagination between this music video and the movie just from the poster itself. Like the first visual of diving into that water, the creature itself, like there's like this romantic, not well, caring aspect as far as like the way it showcases beauty, but also showcases a little bit of aggression as we see Harvey showing off her teeth and she's inside this chamber. But then in the following visual, Harvey is looking at a creature with very caring eyes, which makes me think, does this music video symbolize XG's XG evolving their lore? Because they're not people within like the concept of their music videos, they're aliens. So have they discovered someone else, a new species in a way? And are they adapting to it instead of being afraid of it? So they're hypnotizing it, letting it fall under their spell or something along those lines, but they're still showing some visuals that seem a little bit darker, like Harvey with the teeth specifically. And there is a very interesting visual of what looks like an octopus. Now, an octopus, that's really, I'm not sure if I'm going to make any sense here, but I did do a Google search. Obviously, an octopus has 8 limbs, XG is 7 members. That doesn't make too much sense unless the creature is an honorary 8th member. But, and the creature is us. Who knows? Alphas, maybe we evolved into like this creature. But there is like a 7-arm octopus, which is like a rare octopus that creates an illusion of having 7 arms, even though it has 8 in reality. It's like a deep, giant sea creature. But if we go further with what is the symbolism of octopus, that's when I feel like we can find something really, really interesting. Because according to Google, it is the potent symbol of high intelligence, adaptability, and transformation, the octopus. It is representing the ability to navigate complex challenges through flexibility and resourcefulness. I feel like that fits XG insanely well. As a deeply symbolic creature, it embodies regeneration, creativity, and the power to blend into surroundings, often signifying wisdom, mystery, and, here's the kicker, in Japanese culture, it symbolizes good fortune and longevity. I'm not sure if that makes sense. To me, it kind of does. Let me know in the comment section. Maybe you can find something else. Maybe it's just, it's there to be there. I feel like there's an intention behind it, because otherwise it would have been a different creature. But the fact that it's an octopus, I feel like it's ultra symbolic. But I'm not going to die on this hill or anything, so let me know in the comment section. But like even like the light show, everything that they're doing, like this shot, with Jurin, like that prism effect, almost like those toys that you look into and they're showing you the same visual for like these different shapes and whatever. Like everything that they did in this music video, each visual, it's hypnotizing. The constant strobing with the lights going from light to dark, the light show itself, the spotlight, everything is just so incredibly like intoxicating. This music video legitimately feels like you're falling into like a trance. Like you took something that you weren't supposed to take and now your mind is kind of like hallucinating. And there's like also like this visual of like this creature that seemingly is afraid of, I guess that's supposed to be maybe XG, because the white outfit actually reminds me of like one of their previous music videos. I'm not really sure. So let me know in the comment section, like maybe Puppet Show or something like that. I don't remember, but the outfit, like the legs that you see from the back, it seems like it's kind of reminiscent of something. This visual, holy shit. Like, and the love on the nose, like the bridge of the nose, like this is so fucking, and the red eyes, the blood red eyes are also amazing. Like symbolizing again, like the red passion, love. And again, like seeing Harvey in a way representing so many different emotions as well. Specifically, so it seems like she was angry with the teeth in the chamber. It's almost like she was like that creature, maybe, because like you see this visual, she's being locked in this vault or something. As the creature says goodbye, I feel like that's the POV from that same creature. And then you fall back into like this hypnosis. Like even this visual, like everything about this feels insanely like hypnotizing. Like everything about this music video was done with the intent of making your jaw drop and feel as if you're fucking speechless. And I feel like they accomplished that because I didn't talk nearly as much as I usually do during my reactions to XG. Like, honestly, I'm not sure if I made any sense of this music video, so feel free to correct me, let me know your thoughts, add something in the comment section as always, but I'll just end this by saying that the music video itself is absolutely fucking gorgeous. The song is beautiful. Like this and Gala go hand in hand so insanely well, and this feels like, again, a bit of a throwback to like something like from the 90s, still having like that Vogue bit like Gala had, but like definitely emphasizing more of like that disco vibe as well, which I really really enjoyed. And like the vocals were awesome. You know, the visuals are again some of the most prettiest and really fitting to the title of the song, which is Hypnotize. So this job well done. I was hypnotized. They did an incredible job with this one. So hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, as always, make sure to like this video, subscribe if you're new, check out the rest of my XG reactions somewhere out up there, and I'll catch you all next time. See ya.